Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Turn Order Warped, Season 2, Episode number 12. Hello. We will be using mature language. Prepare yourselves accordingly, however you want to do that, to absorb said mature language from very immature people. And if you're not prepared to do that, I don't know what to tell you, because it's still going to happen regardless. Welcome. How's everybody doing?
Hi.
Today we were talking about tax before the show.
That's how
we're all like,
that's how grown up we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got those the Elspeth face that she makes when she takes selfies going on.
I like the thing is that like I do that and you can't see anything because of the beard.
It just rounds out the whole process down there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. I wonder if I could.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
What's the goal there? What's happening?
That was a classic Tom Selleck number 7.
No, what you need to do is fold the two ends in and then put it on.
No. Besides, it wouldn't stick then. No, you'd need to actually cut it with scissors, and also, have I bollocks? No, Bobe's totally suggested it before, and I've punched him in the dick.
Today I learned Fuzzy hates Charlie Chaplin.
I do.
Wow.
I loathe him. I think he's the
pioneer.
I know. I don't even like the little dance he did with the bread rolls.
I can't work with this monster whack.
She's a horrible person, is what it is.
I fucking thought Charlie Chaplin was awesome, actually.
Happy birthday, Fiesta, Fuzzy.
Thank you. I'm officially really fucking old now.
How old is your turn?
Sorry.
Can I ask? What was your
39.
Oh, nice.
I'm
How-
85 now.
How old? 69?
Yes.
All
Yes.
the ones.
Nice.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, let's get this copyrighted. Happy birthday.
Let's not, please.
Didn't that get caught in court or something? Didn't it get proven it was bullshit?
One person has been able to use it, yeah.
One person.
So there is precedent now, and that's kind of how American.
Yeah, and you're ready for like groundbreaking legal challenges, right? Why? Right?
That's why I do these shows.
I'm sure Morris would use some of his. I'm sure Morris would kickstart it for us, right? He'd do a Kickstarter, would make $1 billion in no time, and
the only thing that Morris would kick is us. That's it. There nothing gets started. That just the kicking. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the show. I hope today that we might just take some of your concerns away, and just allow them to fester privately. Whatever, let them marinate in the background while you sit and enjoy the show today. But we'll see. I don't know. The characters might die. We might just pile on more misery. Who the hell knows? It's a possibility. We like to keep things open-ended here. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome. Jesus Christ. Welcome to the show. It's been a week. I got sick. I got like pretty fucking sick on Thursday. Yeah, I couldn't. I got like laryngitis. My boss was actually asking me a question, and I answered him, and then he said, "What was that?" Because like I was talking pretty low. He wasn't saying it to be an asshole, and then in the midst of my response, my voice just stopped. It just didn't work anymore. It was.
Oh no.
He's like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, I started writing everything down. I'm like, he's like,
you don't
okay.
need your voice to work, right? Come in tomorrow.
I would get like that Stephen Hawkins program where it's just like, hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
For years, I thought Stephen Hawkins was American because of the accent.
No, we can't do it in that format. Fuck off.
Yeah, I actually did too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had no idea about his history before. I mean, like, I just.
Wait, he's not American?
No.
Where is he from?
He's
Guess.
British.
British.
Oh, he's British.
Can you not tell by his teeth? Come on.
Well, I just thought because his body's fucked up. I don't know.
No, he went to was it Cambridge or Oxford? One of them.
I figured like you
watch
can't
the
do
Theory of
dental work on
Everything.
him because he's like
great movie.
fragile as fuck, you know.
He's not that fragile. I mean, he should have died like 30 years ago.
still
And he's
going.
like,
From what
"Fuck
I
you."
understand, he's quite active with the prostitutes. So I mean,
I thought he was banging his nurse who he then married, sort of thing.
I mean, I don't know.
How is he getting laid?
I don't think we need to go into this, to be honest.
Like how does
I
that sound? It's
really
like,
want
do you
to.
want
Oh,
like
baby.
do you want
Oh,
like a
baby.
detailed analysis?
Right there.
Do you want to
Oh,
dive?
baby.
I'm assuming it's mostly blowjobs and weird shit with slings. So you know.
Ooh,
I want you to
Where'd
gag
you want
on
it?
What's he? Is that what it sounds all the time?
Tear that
Hmm.
catheter out and suck it like it's a.
Okay.
Moving
Jesus.
on.
A bit. Left
You-
a
oh,
bit.
dude.
Right.
I'm never having sex
Amen.
again with that fucking visual in my
Right
head.
there. Right there.
Oh my God.
Oh, take
your
my
finger.
Hawkins radiation. Oh.
Wow. This is the worst topic we've ever talked about.
Even I'm uncomfortable.
And this
It'll
is
go down in history, though.
this is
What?
your fault,
Thing that
McLokin.
make people get uncomfortable.
I'm gonna make a tweet longer about this.
Topical.
It's definitely been a week. I think it's been a rough one for some people, for sure. There's been a lot of BS going around, and I think everybody just kind of just needs a show where we just do silly and stupid things and try to
I've got
ignore
beer.
all that crap.
No, I come here
I
for a
started
cake
my
with
new
you.
job this week.
Hooray!
I've been feeling fantastic. So
Good.
I
Steady
love that.
income. Yay!
6 years ago today, I think 6 years ago, I was out in the cold pissing rain building houses. That's what I was doing. And then today, this morning, I just woke up and put on my new pajamas and ate some pizza. Living the life now.
I was gonna stream today, and then I didn't sleep last night properly, so I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna sit around and play Caves of Cud all morning.
Did you get? Are you hungover like you expected?
No, I had 3 beers last night.
So are you hungover?
No. I know, it's basically, I went to bed about midnight, woke up 3 a.m. I did that thing where you sleep for a bit and then you wake up and you're like, well, I'm wide awake and perky. Fuck. And then just went downstairs and played Caves of Cud all night, and then went back to bed in the morning and slept really intermittently, and then got up again and played Caves of Cud for the rest of the day. I've just basically been cracked out on Cud. All the birthday sex? Sadly, no.
Cud sounds like some sort of slang term for a drug of some sort.
It's weird enough that it could be drugs, to be honest with you. Like,
Cud.
it's.
I started Stardew Valley again.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a slippery slope, man. Talking about addictions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about
Meta-
shit.
Meta-
Which
Meta
farm
started
did you
playing that
go
game?
with?
I loaded up an old save because
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, I don't really want to start over from scratch.
But there's new
And
farms if you start over. You can have an island
I've
farm
started
or-
since those farms, so this was one of the
Oh,
ones.
okay.
But I like the regular one the best.
Hmm.
I like the standard one the best. That one's my favorite.
Yeah.
I-
I went
I-
with the
I
standard one first, and then the standard one with the monsters the second time through. And the monsters are
They
More
just
of a
end up being
very
kind of
mild
annoying.
annoyance.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
end up being annoying. That's the one that I did too. And I was like,
I mean, like, I loaded up my other farm like a couple weeks ago, 'cause I haven't played in a very long time. I was like, I wonder what's new. And, like, really nothing was new from when I loaded it up. But, like, I remembered that what I was doing is that all the high-quality berries or fruit I ever got, I was making booze out of. And, like, I
Mhm.
just always got a shit ton of, like, because berries are, like, the easiest thing to grow and the most expensive. And I was just making booze like a fucking machine. And jam. Booze and jam. So
they added
gotta
a
love
cellar to the house. You can build the cellar now. So that's
Oh,
another
what?
place to. Yeah, there's another. So you could just fill it with kegs. That's they give you casks so you can age your wine and stuff now. And it makes it like a little bit more expensive, but it ends up being like way more profitable to just fill the whole fucking cellar with kegs and just keep making wine and selling that.
Can you put your child in the cellar?
I have not tried.
I do have
I
a
think
child.
they have a
I
child.
doubt
in
it.
My, yeah, I have a child in my set.
I took
With my
the-
stay-at-home doctor husband.
No, I took, what was it, the alcoholic mom.
Oh, you
Her
went with
daughter.
Harvey?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Who's
I went with the purple hair girl.
He's kind of adorable. Right?
Most gamers, like, that's what I know. A lot of people go for Abigail. I went for God, was it no,
Blue
not
hair
the,
girl?
No. The librarian chick. That's who I went for. 'Cause
Penny.
Her mom was an alcoholic.
Penny,
Yeah, Penny.
yeah.
I went for Penny. It took away from her alcoholic mom because her mom's a bitch.
Which one of them has daddy issues?
Well, Penny's got
Abigail.
mommy issues
Yeah.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just went for Harvey because he's like a sexually repressed nerd, and I'm just like, that's just a brewing volcano of lust right there.
I went with Abigail because she reminds me of Mrs. Z, purple hair, likes gothy things. You know.
You're a
Yeah.
sap. Oh, oh, that's a
She's
So
away.
many-
She's away. She's not even here to hear me being nice about her. She's away seeing other people in another city.
Dear Mrs. Z. Guess what? Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Somebody clip that and send it to Mrs. Z.
She's got a
what
social
Goddicus
life.
did.
I was
What's
nice
social
about
life?
you. Get used to it.
Thought Harvey was the best personally. Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I think I've ignored Harvey in every single
He's
playthrough.
quiet. He's very quiet.
I
but
don't even know
like,
which one he is.
He's a radio nerd.
He's
an
the
astronomy
doctor.
nerd. He's the super nerd. He's a like turbo
Oh,
nerd.
right.
Right.
Okay.
You know who was my father in that game though? Linus.
Linus.
He was my hobo dad.
Hobo dad.
I would always, every morning, I would bring him food, and he was like, we were best of friends. Because I was like, I feel bad for you. Here's some food, and then he was just like, "Oh my God, you brought me food. You're the best." And
I
was like,
love
"Thanks,
that
Hobo
this.
Dad."
I love that every bit of this conversation triggers Peachy. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Hey Peachy, when multiplayer comes out, do you want to play some multiplayer with us?
I would, but I'm sawing off my own anus that week. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Sawing it off.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's
You've
gonna
got to
like.
extrude it first.
Yeah,
You've got to kind of
Yeah.
like
So
prolapse
It looks like
yourself
some
and
sort
then-
of weird sea cucumber. Just pops out at you.
I'd like to point out I went with something weird, and everyone's just explaining prolapses now. That wasn't me. All right, it wasn't me for the podcast. That wasn't me. All right?
I saw this video once.
So, let's go
Did you
around
know
the
that
room
sea
and let's do
cucumbers
some
need to get
introductions.
their own
Why don't we
intestines
go ahead and start
by,
doing that?
by
Let's
predators?
go ahead and start
They
doing some
literally just spit out
introductions
their own
because I feel
intestines.
like that would be a good way to
Also, they have
get
little
out of
fishes
this
that live up
segue.
their bums.
Can we?
They
Let's
just
just go to
drink-
break. We'll be back in. We'll be back in a little bit. No, let's do some introductions. Let's start off with McLokin. Start us off there, please, bud.
Hi everyone, I'm McLokin. I'm your lovable Phelan in this campaign. Unfortunately, today might strongly possibly be my last day playing. For the simple fact, I got a job this week, and I work Saturdays and Sundays now. I haven't started that rotation in the schedule, but I'm trying to get I'm bidding into a daytime shift because they're still training me, and so they're still like wanting to make sure that we're good to go on what we're doing before I take whatever shift, because there's a morning, afternoon, evening shift. I'm trying to go for mornings, but that means on Saturdays I will not be able to play this lovable campaign anymore. I will be an audience member because I can put this on at work and like hang out and talk and yell at Peachy for dying over and over again. So I just want to thank Morris for making an awesome campaign, and Whack for having me on the show. And-
Morris didn't make this campaign.
No, well, the setting. I'm sorry, the system. Okay, not
There we
the
go.
campaign, the system. I was having a heartfelt moment, and I was in my emotions. I just wasn't thinking about it. Okay.
No emotions bad.
Morris made the system. Thank you for making such an awesome system. I do plan on playing more. I just have to find people to play with and doing all that. And if Whack ever does another system game campaign on a different day of the week, I would totally play in it. But As it stands, it strongly possibly is my last day playing in this campaign. So thank you guys so much for having me. I hope I was a good character and you guys fell in love with everything I did. I don't know. And then I'll do a lot of visual jokes for the podcast today. And yeah, I think that's good.
Totally reasonable. Speaking of totally reasonable, Fuzzy.
Hello. Did you know that sea cucumbers have little fishes that live up their bums? It's true. Anyway, hi. I'm Fuzzy. It was my birthday yesterday, so I was role playing a weird old lady all day, which was fucking brilliant. I heckled a wedding.
God,
I was the official.
nightmare.
I was great. I was embarrassing my grandchildren. I was the official swearing translator for the bride. It was great. I had a wonderful day, and I got slightly drunk, and people were insanely jealous, and it was really good. And hi. And today I'm drinking more beer, and I'm feeling kind of, you know, that thing where your sleep's been like really fucked up, and then you've just spent the entire day doing nothing, and your brain's just going, what year is this? That's basically me today, so I am not with it today. I warn you ahead of time. Also, I interviewed some devs on Thursday with Sheepy. So I did some sort of weird adulting thing and pushed my boundaries, and it was fun. Yay!
I think I'm wondering the same question that everyone else is wondering. You have boundaries?
I have things that terrify me that I don't want to do. This was one of them. I did it. Those kind of boundaries. Obviously,
Okay.
you know, sexual and you know, lewd boundaries.
Gotta guess.
Hey, everybody.
Talking of lewd.
I'm Zgodicus, and I never make inappropriate or foul jokes. I'm a very moderate person.
Right.
I almost never smiled, and then you made me do it. Like, I play Freak, aka Simon. This campaign, he's a psychic. He's a psi medic, a battle psi medic. He can also blow some things up with his brain, somewhat. And he can make people feel better with his brain. And he doesn't really like the majority of living beings, which is completely unlike me, but a lot like McClokin. That's the real reason he's leaving. He doesn't like.
He's also like against androids, so
Yeah,
He's a droidist.
Not a droidist, okay. Just have, you know,
you just
But
hate
yeah.
them with every fiber of your being.
just hate them a whole lot. Yeah, I really don't like them. Really don't like them. It's good though. It's fine though. It's not as if I'm going to be crazy and whacked out from withdrawals or anything that could become an issue. So
Should be fine.
Oh god, yeah, because the person who was, of course, making your drugs is now
in a situation,
inconvenienced.
yeah.
You mean dead?
No, inconvenienced.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar and water.
Peachy.
Hi, I'm Peachy. I'm not
Hi,
actually
Peachy.
dead. We discussed it at the end of the meeting from the call last time we played. I'm not actually dead because I kind of like this character. So yeah, there will be drugs.
Wait, did you just
Don't worry.
spoil it for me? I wanted to get revealed in the story, and you're just like, this is like when Dwayne Johnson went on The Daily Show and then said he was the bad guy in the Doom movie. I'm out. I'm done.
Doom movie, super underrated.
Also, don't leave us, McLaughlin, please. Don't leave us. Why?
I need to pay bills, man. You want to pay my bills?
I'll pay your bills, baby.
I've got like about.
Do you have a pencil skirt? You know
I've got about £3.50 on my
have
desk.
some
We'll probably
filing done.
chip in, right? Just, you know, let's all chip in.
I've
turned into
got.
some sort of Indonesian tribe now, and I communicate via clicks.
How much do you think you could get for this rare gemstone?
You're not on cam.
It's
That
not
was for
just
the
a fucking.
podcast.
It's a
It's a
marble.
visual joke
It's
for
a
the
marble.
podcast. And chat can't see, so it's all between us.
I just put it up because it was so stupid.
Speaking of putting up with us,
Oh, simply. Hi.
Hello.
How much do you regret doing the show?
Not at all. I just have a tired brain today. My name is Simply Jackson. I am a variety broadcaster, formerly based heavily in creative, now branching out and doing a bunch of gaming and tabletop experiments like this and stuff. So, having a great time. I play our inquisitive and puzzle-ridden 7H1CC, who I have no idea what happened last show because Whack played her, so it'd be interesting, or played it, to see how that went. I'm super excited to find out. I'm also realizing how heavily boring my life is. Everybody's talking about their great days, and I'm thinking about how excited I was that I have started playing MMOs again, and I got a new comforter today.
What MMO?
Oh no, MMO.
What MMO are you playing?
I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online for a couple of months, and I did my first raid last night, which was super fun. And then I re-downloaded BDO, Black Desert Online, also known as Jiggle Physics Online, and it's great.
It's also called Grinding Simulator.
Yeah, I mean,
not if you've got a credit card.
But-
Did you guys see?
What?
What?
Loot box.
EA got slammed again
Oh my
because
God.
they released their
Again?
they released a UFC game with microtransactions. So literally something as simple as pressing square button to punch someone. If you have paid extra money for microtransactions, you do more damage. And like all the
What?
progression and everything is all
What?
tied to microtransactions. It's so fucked. They're so fucked.
They've already lost like 3.1 billion in their
Billion.
shares.
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously, they went that far to affect like the actual play of the game?
Yep.
Holy
It's
shit.
possibly worse than Battlefront.
Simply, I love you.
What?
Are you still doing your intro?
Oh, I guess. I'm just sitting
Yeah.
here sticking my head at people.
Like everyone else is talking, we're just like, God damn, we're the worst sidetracked conversationalists ever.
We're terrible.
I'm not a short intro person anyways. I'm usually just like, this is who I am. Awkward outro.
I
Yeah.
love MMOs equipped. See you guys later.
Look, I'm really excited. This comfort is great. It was only $35 on Amazon. It was wonderful. Just letting you know. Hashtag I'm an old
Blue
lady.
on Amazon,
Meta
actually.
got some new blankets today, and she was excited. So
Hey, blankets are serious shit, okay?
What's
It keeps-
the thread count on those blankets, McLucan?
Oh, did you get a new
I don't
pillow?
know because I was mowing the lawn when she got them, and I have not looked at them yet. So
Do we want to take a break to find out what the thread count is?
I mean, I will gladly go look for the thread count. I could just do what I just be a Moogle.
Can
and
you-
be like,
can you-
"They're like
can you-
1,000."
Can you text Meta right now and say we need to know what the thread count is on those blankets?
Oh my god.
I literally got a Christmas hat for my spot.
God,
Well, actually, I got a Christmas hat for my dog, and then he didn't like it, so I put it on my spider and was just like, I'm a fucking
You're a
genius.
dog.
Oh my god, wow.
Whoa! How come you didn't announce that? Holy shit, Fuzzy, you got a dog?
Wait, Fuzzy got a dog?
What?
Fuzzy!
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you get it for
Are you
your belated
excited?
birthday?
If I leave the show, this will be why. Shit, right here.
What? Oh my god, did you take any pictures?
Oh my god, have we figured out how to stop Fuzzy? We found the kryptonite!
We found the kryptonite, and it is chaos.
I just like to add, simply when you're like, I play more games because I used to do creative, and like I date a creator or I date a creative streamer, and I just in my head, all I could think of was like, creative is dead. Like that's all like I thought about in my head because
Creative's definitely the awkward stepchild of Twitch. But I
Yeah.
still do creative streams. It's just I used to do when I first started streaming. It was like I'm never gonna play games. I'm just gonna do creative. And then now
Good
I'm
face.
like,
That was a good face.
yeah. And now I'm
An
like,
awful
I
lot
can't
of
do that, so,
creative broadcasters just moved their stuff over to IRL.
yeah.
They're just like, yep, we're on IRL now.
Yeah, I do
Like
my
musicians,
stuff on
artists,
music.
everything just pops
It's
over there.
just it's an awkward place to be because you just have that inherent like hatred that I mean I do.
Oh, the trolls that's happening. And
Yeah, the inherent like disgust of IRL, like that just generic like incredulous hatred that I have.
If you like
Especially
trolls,
after
you should
TwitchCon.
try streaming under talk
oh
shows.
god, no! Don't even get me started at what fucking TwitchCon.
The IRL stuff at TwitchCon, just if it didn't make you hate creative, you know, if you weren't already going in there with a hatred for it, I mean, they were just so obnoxious.
I'm at the Twitch partner mixer. Look at me, and I'm like, I don't want to be on your stupid stream. Like,
Oh yeah, when you like it was early as shit, and we're waiting in line for just to get in, and people are you just see the phones like with the selfie sticks. I'm just like, dude, no,
We're
why?
gonna stream IRL. It's gonna be amazing,
and
guys.
you know what? Here's the thing. They were like, oh, I can justify paying the amount for the internet because I get to write it off at the end of the year. Not anymore.
Yeah. So, I think I'm ready to start this show. Are
Done this
you
for like
guys?
half an hour
Yeah.
now.
Well, see, that's the
It's a
thing.
record.
That's the thing. That's how you know that you have like a good cast for a show. It's because that way you guys just you can have a conversation that could just take up the whole show and not even really think about it. And I feel like if you don't have that, then there's probably an issue with the cast.
Quick, change to IRL.
Yeah, let's just
If
switch
everybody's just kind of sat around going like, "Oh, he's gonna start in a minute," I can't, you know, whatever.
That's when I see it when I watch a D&D broadcast and I see someone go like this. I know they're not in the scene or anything like that, but like look like you're paying attention or listening or something, and don't go on your phone because it's.
You're not my wife.
I am though.
Oh shit.
I only go on my
You
phone to
just
send
offered
Peachy
to be
dick pics
sugar
mid-show.
mama.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine,
Regrets.
and so I like people to be engaged in shows.
So,
I have a horrible attention span. I can't.
Would you just leave the show
Stay
already,
close.
Logan? I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
fine.
wow, there it was. He's gonna find out the thread count. That's why he really left.
He's laying in the blankets now, crying. She burned me.
Oh,
stopping every few minutes.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Satine, it's wonderful.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, it's 1,000. Oh God, it's 1,000. So,
Did she text me back?
let's get started with the show. Let's actually get started with the show. Welcome. If you've never seen the show before, you're extremely confused about what we do here for certain now. But believe it or not, this is a sci-fi space opera role-playing game show. We play the n.e.w system, which is part of the What's Old is New overarching system, composed of 3 different sort of settings, I guess you could call them. You have OLD, which is kind of like your sort of traditional role-playing game in that kind of medieval setting with magic and such. And n.e.w, which is based on the modern type setting and things, which is, I believe, being worked on now. And n.e.w, which is the futuristic one, sci-fi, space opera type stuff, or even hard sci-fi if you want to go that route. And believe it or not, we actually have the on the Discord. If you guys are interested in playing n.e.w as well, we've actually gotten a DM for n.e.w going on the Discord. So we've gotten a lot of role playing stuff going on the Discord. So if you guys are curious and you want to play, that's something you can do if you head on over to the Discord and go into looking for group channel. Mishloff has gotten himself an n.e.w campaign going. because he was super enthused with it. And you should check it out. It's good stuff. But yeah, we're doing a space opera thing. The characters are aboard or are crew of the Arcadia. It's a colony ship, and they've been dealing with quite a few problems. They've gone off course about 70,000 light years and a universe away where they're supposed to go, and they've run into some friendly but mostly hostile aliens along the way so far, and they haven't really done that much yet, and it's still been a fairly hostile experience. And today's probably going to be no different, because on the last episode, as the group of Ferris, Thick, Betty, and Simon ventured down to the planet Zais to try to gather some samples for Dr. Dick Icarus to help him determine some reasoning behind why the insectoid-like creatures known as the Secret seem to be converging on their allies, the Gorriloids. Just trying to find out any kind of useful information. When they did this, they encountered some dragonfly-like creatures, some secret subspecies that they had not met before. And in the process, they crash-landed on Zais. And Simply wasn't here last week, so she's learning this right now.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're all gonna die. Just FYI. Right.
Yeah, it was pretty sad when Thick just got exploded that one time. That was pretty sad.
This little holograph girl came up and told us we were all gonna die.
Yeah.
Fix does love explosives, so.
Yeah, and the best part was when Betty put you back together with gaffer tape. It's mostly, you're like 95% gaffer tape at this point. You've seen those construction videos where people make airplanes out of gaffer tape. Well, there you go.
They also have a new drill do attachment.
We really like having you on the show, Simply. Please don't leave.
Hey, what?
So, in the last episode, they crash landed on Zais, the Gorriloid mining planet, and Thick was able to locate a power source, which
For the drill, though.
a power source to possibly find some signs of life. They did find some signs of life, but probably not the ones they were hoping for. The Gorriloid residential area down on the planet where the miners had set up their sort of just living area was attacked. Several Gorriloids were killed, and you found out that Simon, being a warped origin character, is able to see spirits. He saw a spirit of a Gorriloid, and the question that he asked was, did anybody survive? And the answer was yes, and that they had retreated to the mines. Upon entering the mines, you encountered some opposition, some large grub-like secret that you fought and killed in the southwestern section of the mines. You met up with some Gorriloids that were fighting them off, and when we left the last episode, a large explosion rocked the mine, and debris started raining down from up above. let's see here. I think what I'd like is first to change the music. I'm gonna change this music.
Look, I have one question about last episode.
Sure.
Am I officially allowed to call Simon Teresa Caputo since he speaks ghosts?
I don't know who that is, so sure.
That's the New Jersey medium that had that TV show that had the pompadour hair that was like this tall.
Weren't there like 14 of those? I feel like
I prefer Derek Akora.
I feel like that's I feel like that's what daytime television is, simply. It's just that.
That's what's fun. I had to Google her name. I was like,
You're
what's
muted,
that?
Fuzzy.
No, why did you say anything?
I don't watch it. I don't even have a TV.
Mystic
so.
Meg.
Mystic Meg.
I think I can hear something.
No. You got to be cross-eyed all the time then.
Very cool.
Hello, I'm Mystic Meg. How are you? All right.
There's a little section set up in the back of Black Books. The self-help section. Okay, so an explosion rocks the mines. The Gorriloids all kind of try to take whatever shelter they can. I think we'll move you back up with the group here. We got fancy lighting enabled. Okay. So, debris is raining down from the ceiling. What does everybody do?
I look at the Gorriloid and it's like, where's everyone else?
And he points, because they don't necessarily have the same sense of direction that we have in terms of north, south, east, and west.
Which way does he point? I didn't see it on
It's
the...
to the north on the map.
I was like, go lead the way.
Debris is raining down. Do you take cover?
And
you're muted, Fuzzy.
Yes, I know I am.
Yeah, I'm taking cover. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to get everyone under cover. I'm like, Jabba, everyone.
Jabba!
This looks like some stairs. I'm going to kind of hide under these stairs here.
Sure. So it's probably like I think it's probably concrete. But you're gonna try and wedge yourself between the stairs.
It looks like it's got some gaps under there to me. It's the shadows. The shadows. I'm using my imagination.
Okay. What I'd like for is everybody to roll me agility checks. If you have some kind of acrobatics, you can roll that as well.
I do!
How are we going to kill you? I mean, that's a good thing.
Oh, and I apparently don't have Simply on this overlay. Wait, what the fuck?
I'm here.
Does dodging count?
Is this some sort of...
Absolutely. Dodging would
Okay.
definitely count.
Okay.
There we go. Fixed.
Okay. Here we go.
Sure. God damn it! The weirdo scored better than me.
Okay. So everybody is going to take, except for Ferris, 4 damage from the debris. Soak that you have will absorb the damage, but various rocks and things rain down from the ceiling, and you will take 4 damage minus your soak.
What's the soak on the space suits again?
Gotta check.
I have it open. Hold on.
4 ineffective against Pearson.
It's not piercing. It would be considered bludgeoning damage.
Right. So the soak is...
So if you have 4 soak, you essentially take no damage.
It's 4.
Okay, so it's just... Ow! Bugger!
Yeah.
It hurts, but it just bounced off.
Exactly. Okay. So yes. What do you do?
I look at the Gorriloid and I'm like, can you lead the way to everyone else?
What? What's that?
We go help! Come on, let's go!
So they're looking at each other.
Are there more left?
Wait, is there Gorriloids that showed up over here?
Yeah, there are Gorriloids. Yeah.
Oh,
There's
right.
3 of them in the same room as you.
Right.
Are they armed at all?
Yes, they have those sort of
The giant-
railgun-like rifles.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that you guys have tried to fire.
Yeah, I was
fairly
saying if they weren't
unsuccessfully.
armed, I would have given them the 2 guns that we like shot and ditched at the same time.
Yeah, no, they have weapons.
I mean, we have spare guns over there if you guys need the ammo from those guns at all.
Yeah, they kind of look at each other and they pick up the guns and refill their ammo. Absolutely.
All right. Can you guys lead the way? I don't know this area too well, and if you can lead us to anywhere where we can like hold out until we help arise for us.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh yeah, that's right. 3d6. Okay. 3d6.
You are.
Okay.
Got me down. Where's
so
it on our-
so the perception is under your I think it's under the health stuff.
It's in movement.
Or movement. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
My perception sucks. IRL as well.
Alrighty. So Ferris, you and Thick, and by the way, Simply, you can actually change your name down at the bottom of the chat window to your character.
Okay.
Just to help the audience and whatnot. I mean, I think they know who you are, but still. So Ferris, you and Thick will definitely hear some strange sounds coming from up north. It sounds kind of like a small bombs going off. It's like a and each time you hear the sound, the ceiling kind of rattles again. Not as bad as what happened moments ago, but they do seem to be affecting the integrity of the structure.
We gotta move fast.
They start to like lead the way up this way.
How fast do they move per round?
In this atmosphere, since this gravity is lower than what they are used to, they're kind of bounding around. Not quite like they're on our moon, but they are kind of, they've got a spring in their step.
So, like, am I with me? I have a movement of 9. Am I able to keep up with them?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
They're not particularly fast per se. They have a more, I guess, stable body structure than straight up like speed based. You know.
Okay.
They have a low center of gravity.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep up behind them and keeping eyes on the forward. I'm like, come on, everyone, let's go.
Right then.
I'm just gonna stay in the back because the last experience Dick had with these gorillas, they freaked out. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, Betty is just going as fast as she can. As fast as her little legs will go.
Okay. Yes, the Gorriloids say,
There is another! Be careful!
and they immediately start to find cover, dipping into the sides. The other one in the front there pulls out the railgun and starts firing.
I don't see what he's firing at.
Yeah, which direction are they firing in? Are they firing to the
They are
left?
firing this way.
Right,
as illuminated now in front of you,
Pew pew.
glowing a strange sort of bioluminescent color.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, is that a giant? That looks like a mayfly larvae or something.
That was the thing we saw outside, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, it is. I'd like everybody to roll some initiative, please.
What's our initiative again? There it is. Okay, I got it. Never mind. My apologies. 46. Fuck. All right.
So glad I'm in the back now. Vic's just back there with her little tiny nub balls holding her shield over her head, just like,
Betty's like, right there, this is fucked up, isn't it?
All I can think is what is it? The robot from Power Rangers? He's like, ay ay ay.
Nice.
Let's see here. What do we do with this? Where did I put my bullshit for this mission?
in the bullshit folder. Obviously.
There it is. Okay. It's conveniently labeled Secret Insectoids. Somehow I just missed it. Okay. Alrighty, and let's see, we need one for Ferris. Simon. Betty. And H1C. Alrighty. One thing that does take a while with this character sheet is that we have to do these manually, which is a little unfortunate.
As long as I can't put mine in.
Yeah, you can't.
I thought I could.
Can I ask you what this thing is that Vic's standing next to? This big orbus round thing.
It's some part of their facility.
It's a poo recycler.
If you want, on your turn, you can analyze it.
Yeah, I think I'm down that.
Okay. Let's see. I need to roll some dice.
Roll them dice. Y'all are up there fighting that guy who's back here checking out the scenery. What's this?
They did last episode as well. He tottered in, and he decided to totter the fuck back out again.
Whoa, 12, 15, 18.
Singing it.
17. Okay.
Some cracking podcast jokes there.
All right. Let's see. So Betty, you got a 6. Simon, you got a 14. Ferris,
12.
Vic got a 9. Okay. Hooray. All right. So, let's see. We're going to start with, let's see. We're going to start with the one in the back. Okay. So this guy... actually, should I just do this? This will be easier. Let's delete this. What was it? 18, 17, and 14. 18, 17, and 14. I'm going to do this. Sorry. Or no, 18, 17, and 12. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. Ends up being this guy. Okay. This guy is going to charge forward about 20 feet and then leap towards the first Gorriloid. And we'll try to hit him.
Go, Gorriloids. You can do it. Come on.
14. 20 is a hit. For 5 damage. Okay. The Gorriloid just... And you see the sort of grub thing like latch on to probably its arm. The Gorriloid, I'd say, put us up like this beefy arms to just kind of try to fend this thing off. And it will take 5 damage. You see the mandibles of the grub just rip out this chunk of flesh. It looks bad, like a really bad chunk of the Gorriloid's arm just kind of gets ripped out, and the Gorriloid's furiously tapping at the arm as the EVA suit has kind of been punctured and is just leaking the precious atmosphere. The Gorriloid is not too happy. That hurts. Their EVA suits do not quite provide the same level of protection that yours do. Okay. He's not doing well. The grub is attached to his arm. The Sanic, I should say. Okay, the one in the back here can move... Can get to the same Gorriloid, gets to about there, and then leaps, springs forward, and will also try to take a chunk out of this guy. Oh yeah, that's another hit. Yep. Okay, and let's see. 7 damage. The Gorriloid goes down. The Gorriloid goes down. You can see these grubs just clamping down on this thing. I think the second one probably grabbed at the Gorriloid's face, ripped the helmet right off, and just took a chunk out of his face. Gorriloid falls to the ground.
Alrighty. Are they like looking like they're unattaching, or are they like eating the shit out of him and distracted?
I think the one that's eating his face is still attached. The other one detached.
Juicy Gorriloid.
So they're not doing it for food. All right.
Okay, Simon. You've definitely heard the sounds of struggle and some railgun fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna push out past Gavriel, getting behind him so he can be my meat shield. Then I activate my hypercognition, spending 8 PP to give me an extra action each round. And using that does not cost me an action.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna main blast the grub that's attached to the gorilla in front of us first. Gotta psi blast it.
Okay.
11.
That is a hit. Mental defense is not their fortitude.
Thank fuck.
7.
How do you kill it?
Yeah, reach out for the kind of like psychic bump of it and just force my like psychic power on it and just it kind of just overloads its brain with psychic energy and it explodes from it.
Makes this horrible squelching, gooey mess all over the place.
The other one that's nearby, the detached.
So you also moved already as well.
Yes, that's correct. So I only had one more. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go for the EPB, the big bug in the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for that one.
Hey.
11 again.
That one resists your attack.
That's my full 3 actions, and I'll stay where I am. I'll still need a Gavriel in case I need to touch him.
Okay.
Probably going to need to.
So, this bug here will get within leaping range of you, Ferris, and it bounds forward, trying to attack you.
16.
Hold on. 9, 13, 15, 18 versus your melee defense.
16.
Yes, okay. Let's see. Nice, Steven. Let's not do that. Oh, that's not good. That's a 12 damage.
Fuck, man.
That was max on both. Okay. And you minus your soak from that.
I love how Wax
okay.
always sounds so happy about that. Oh, that's not good. Ah, I'm gonna kill somebody. Yes.
Oh,
Are these guys piercing damage?
They are, in fact, piercing damage, yes. So your suit does not actually take effect here. So it's a full 12 damage.
Okay.
Means any natural suit that you maybe got, but I don't think you got it.
No. Fucking god damn it. Roll20's being really fucking slow today. Alright. Yeah, I'm not looking too good. Like, this thing bit the shit out of me. It's probably, like, latched onto here. Then let go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so the bug is also clamped onto you. I think that it's probably like your, I'll roll for it. What the hell? Let's see. 1 is your head, 2 is your torso, 3 is one of your arms, 4 is one of your legs. Let's roll a d4. Let's find out. Oh, it's attached to your head.
Okay.
That's
Brain
good.
sucker confirmed.
Okay, so that's it for that guy's turn. The EPB. Okay, let's see here. Oh, and I forgot to give the Gorriloids turns. Hold on, sorry.
What does EPB stand for again?
I don't know. Fucking Dr. Icarus named the fucking thing.
It's like electro power bug or something. Or energy
Extra
pack bug
Extra
or something.
proboscis bug. Yes, it's got 2 proboscises to suck all of your juices out.
Let's see. The Gorriloids don't have a lot of initiative here. Oh, but they rolled pretty high. 12, 15. I'm rolling very high on these dice. Sorry, I think the Gorriloids get to go first here. Hold on.
Please stop rolling high, thank you.
Real high for the Gorriloids, just not for the 6.
That one's not high. That should make you feel better. That one's a 6 for the Gorriloid.
Sure, Paul Frozen.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
So this guy, which one is this? This one forward here is just inside the there's like a little area here. Let's just make that visible. Okay. Yes, so he will take fire at the one attached to Ferris.
She's shooting at his head. It's fine.
10, 17 is a hit. What was the railgun damage?
Something ridiculous, right? Like 3d6 or something?
Yeah, I think it's a 3d6. I have to go through and make 3d6 plus 2. I gotta go ahead and make bookmarks in this new PDF. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so an 11 damage on this bug. You just hear this, and just I think the mandibles are probably like still attached to your helmet, Ferris.
Okay.
And the rest of the Sicret just explodes.
Like, shoot at the big one, not the one attached to me. Fuck.
Yeah, it backs up as the EPB bug will. You can see like the ends of its tail start to glow like a sort of light bluish kind of glow as 4 orbs start to just kind of pile into those little pieces of its tail. I don't know what they're actually called, but the different divisions of the tail there. It's sort of like it looks like almost like a catapult kind of setup as these balls of energy just kind of get poured into there, and it will launch one of those. Let me just check. They're going to act as grenades, basically.
I am so glad we're around the corner right now. Let's hope this thing's not bounce.
Uh-oh. 11, 12, as it throws one of these balls, let's say right there. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So how does that work?
So, with a grenade of sorts, grenades affect any creature within 5 feet of the target square. Empty square is typical defense 10 to hit, and the range increment of a grenade is 3 squares. Standard frag grenade does 2d6 heat damage. This is not a frag grenade. This is going to count as an electro grenade. And it does 2d6 electric damage.
What's the radius of this, sorry?
It is, I want to say 15 feet? Or no,
Okay,
that's
so-
diameter, I'm sorry.
Okay. So who's it hitting?
It's hitting both Gavriel and Simon.
Okay.
You guys don't get any defense against this, do you?
I mean, soak.
I think it's just it rolls to hit the square. If it succeeds, then
Yeah, it hit the square.
everybody.
Okay, so yeah, it's just going to be, let's see, I think it's just a 2d6 electric damage. Yes. 7 damage. Gabriel and Simon, electric damage headed your way.
So that's 3 damage?
Yeah, your soak is minus your soak, yes.
Okay. Fuck, man.
Okay.
I haven't gotten fucked up.
And it prepares to launch another one, but we'll launch the second one after a break. Let's take a break here, folks. Back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned for some more Turn Order Warped, Season 2, Episode 12. Back in just a little bit.
I'm gonna die.